Will you tell me, please?
The Sabahan was too stunned to speak.
So you might or might not remember this, but a few months ago, I played a game called Milk Outside a Bag of Milk. The game is pretty weird. It's sort of like a weird LSD type of game mixed with visual novel. So they made a sequel of that game called Milk Outside a Bag of Milk. So let's not waste any more time and let's start the game. We're starting with Anime Girl, okay. Some kind of a building. Well, that's new. Ooh. I'm walking to my room, trying not to look around. Playful little shadows dance around me and there. They dash all over the world, the ceiling. One of those shadows whizzed past me, touching my face ever so slightly. I smile and continue walking, paying it no mind. Sometimes it's so easy to lose self-control and track of time spinning in a joyful dance. But I'm in a bit of a hurry here. Mom told me to go to bed. I walk past the kitchen on the way to my room. The door is shut, but I can still feel the chilling air coming from the other side. My first thought is that there's a living corpse blowing into the keyhole, laughing mockingly. Ahaha, that's so silly. I'm absolutely sure we have no corpses in our kitchen. I know for sure that we've never had any corpses in our kitchen. I'm absolutely sure that... Why am I repeating myself? I break into a run and dash towards the closed door. The shadows intensify their chaotic dance. Are they trying to stop me or calm me down? I don't know. It doesn't matter right now. Don't you get it? I wave my hands around as I run, trying to chase away my annoying pursuer. But then I suddenly realize that I won't be able to stop in time. I've got no other option but to break the door now. If there's somebody inside, I'll surely scare them to death. But wait, how can I scare to death someone who's already dead? What if it's actually revived them? No, I don't want that. What do I do? I couldn't fully complete my thought when my shoulders hit the door and it flew open. As I expected, there was no living corpse inside. But there was a bag of milk I bought today, sitting right in the middle of the table, watching me with its unblinking eyes. I stare back. Nothing happens. What do you expect? It's milk. Although, what exactly did I expect? Gratitude? Have I done something that warranted it? A bag of milk probably doesn't care whether it's on the shelf in a store or on a table in my mom's kitchen. On the other hand, nobody would drink milk inside the store, which means I took it from the safest place in the world and into the scary unknown. I'm so sorry, you poor thing. I turn away in shame and leave the room in a hurry. I only bring others trouble. I walk towards my room towards a narrow corridor. Hi. I met a familiar, formless creature at the door. It locks me in its clutches and starts sniffing every inch of my body like a hungry dog. I'm not struggling. I know it's useless. I just stay silent and endure its tight grip that stopped me from moving. After snipping me from head to toe, the creature holds out its ugly paw, barking, bearing a single claw, thin and sharp like a blade. Again? I stare questioningly into the monster's bottomless eye socket. Don't move. The creature squeezed my hands until my veins started bulging, and I just kept staring into the black cavities where its eyes should be, ignoring all pain. I promised so many times. Stay put. The moment it says that, the claw pierced my arm. I don't feel anything other than the barely discernible crawling under my skin and the ring of tightly sprung sinew. I feel my blood boiling up, strong shivers run through my body, paralyzing every single cell, while my vein and arteries heat up, almost bursting from that pressure. I try screaming, but instead of producing word, I vomit thick, milky foam. The creature noticed it and throws itself at me in anger, grabbing me by the throat while keeping the poisonous claw inside my arm. Kill me! Hysterically screams resound through the corridor. In a fit of madness, the creature starts scratching my neck. Bright splashes fly everywhere, hitting the walls with a loud sound. I try to imprint where every drop fell in my memory, so I could gather them all later. I need to remember. A new wave of pain washes over me. Everything turned pitch black in an instant. Say it! I'll never drink milk ever again! Wait, so the thing doesn't want me to drink milk again? What the fuck? Say it! I'll never drink milk ever again. Say it again! I'll never drink milk ever again! I'll never drink milk ever again! This creature doesn't want me to drink milk. He's the enemy of people who love milk. That's me? I look depressed as fuck. I finally get to my room. I'm so tired of all this fuss. Thankfully, I still feel comfy and warm in my room. Even the weird sound coming from outside don't make me anxious at all. Mom told me to go to bed, so I need to perform all the needed preparation. I've washed my face, and now I'm standing in front of the mirror with a toothbrush in my mouth. I look at my reflection. It shows absolutely no desire to sleep. Yeah, I get how you feel. And there was a time where the last minute before I sleep were my favorite time of the day. I love anticipating the inevitable moment when the reality and the dream world would clash. I woke up from that moment's sake, lived through the day for it. My biggest dream was to sleep all day long. It would have been so cool, but the dreams always slowly but surely slipped away. As if somebody fished them out of my head, one after another, until nothing was left. And now I have to sleep again, even though I don't even feel any need for it. After finishing with my face, I usually reach out for my pills. It's funny, but I have no idea how they work separately since I always swallow them a bunch without thinking. Now I want to have a better look at it, to twirl it between my fingers, to chew on it. I'd do anything to stall just for a little bit more time. A smooth, protruding red capsule is looking at me. It's covered in a murky, semi-transparent film, but I can still discern its content. So, what do we have inside you? I gently press on the capsule from both sides, and to my surprise, it turns out to be soft and squishy. I press it harder and the capsule plops. Sticky, bright red liquid pours out. Filthy! Filthy! The pill flies straight to the waste bin and I start rigorously washing my hand. No, there's no way I'm drinking that. Next was a flat pill of the same blood red color. There were some letters printed out on it. Oh, I get it. This is the medicine that makes me really sleepy. But it's not the type of sleep I want. That's not it at all. It's fake. No. I don't even want to look at it. The next half an hour goes by in a similar fashion. I study every pill from all sides and then I find a reason to not swallow it. I invent my own medicine instead and enjoy swallowing them one after another, letting myself drown in their healing effect. Hey, my neck doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my hand doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my head doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my heart doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my stomach doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my eyes don't hurt anymore. How come I don't think of this earlier? This is so simple. I need to brag about it to someone right away. But not to my mom. She'll just scold me. And she's sure I'm already sleeping anyway. I don't want to disturb her without reasoning. I'll think of something myself. Besides, I just really want some small talk. I wonder who's going to be my conversation partner.
Hey.
Who are you? Those eyes at the back there. Hey, long time no see. It's me? Am I talking to her? Alright. It hasn't even been an hour, dummy. You know we're only supposed to meet once per day, right? It hasn't been an hour, dummy. I'm gonna be a tsundere. There you go again, bullying me. Oh. Aren't you even a little bit happy? Not even the slightest bit? I'm pretty well exhausted of today. Well, I guess you are too. No. What? That's not true. You need to go to bed. No, you've been in control for way too long already. It's my turn now, right? I'll just stay silent until the medicine's effects wear off. How about that? Hey, you can't do that. You need to do your best to make me feel better. That's exactly what I'm doing. What a bully. Actually, why am I even worried about this? In reality, I didn't need you at all. Huh? I'm so energetic and I feel great, which means I can do anything. And you can only watch and agonize over your uselessness. No need to diss me like that, man. I can't imagine how angry you are right now. Yeah. What made you so happy all of a sudden? And why would I be sad? Remember yourself a couple of hours ago. I don't know what you mean. Stop lying. Stop lying. Nah, I still don't understand. Whatever, unlike you, I won't forget that pathetic snotty girl for a long time. She just whines and whines all the time. Don't even try ruining my mood. I want to have fun while we're together, right? So you're the one calling the shots now, huh? Yeah. Well, let's see how long you can last. We'll see, yeah. Am I really that pathetic? I don't know, I don't know what's your story. I can't answer that. Say something. I can feel tears streaming down my cheeks, hanging from my chin, and then falling on my clothes, burning holes in it. That was fast, but not unexpected. Hey, at least I tried. Go wash your face, and we'll decide what to do with you. So am I like her consciousness? She can talk to my conscious, just like Fischl talked to Oz? I'm in front of a mirror again. I kept staring at my reflection, trying to not get distracted by the sneery looks the wall are giving me, trying not to drown in their giggle. But then me in the mirror also shows me a creepy smile, bares her teeth at me. I shut my eyes, but that doesn't help. It wouldn't have helped even if I sunk through the floor. I start counting in my mind. 2 square, 2 by square, a square squared, a squared pyramid square, a pyramidal structured cube, a pyramidal structured hypercube. I feel better. But my head is splitting apart now. I don't know why, but I thought I'd be able to take control. I was almost ready to. I was sure I'd be able to change something. After all, I was able to buy milk, you know? Yeah, you ought to know how challenging it was. I think in the first game, if I remember correctly, she was struggling to buy milk. That's the whole premise of the first game, if I remember it correctly. Is that why you threw away the medicine? What a stupid decision, right? Undoubtedly. Whatever it was your decision. And there's a good side to it, or moreover it's dangerous. Should I be the consciousness that tells her it's wrong to do that and try to guide her to the right path? Or should I be a dick about this and yeah, just enables her? You know what? I'll go with the second one. She knows it's dangerous, but she still do it anyway. And you keep pushing me. Then why did you do that? I felt like I'd be able to fight it my own. It's true, the pain subsided for a bit at that time, but now I feel it triple in force. It hurts so bad. Just drink your medicine already or I'll stop talking to you. No, don't abandon me. Dejected, I reach out for the shelf with my medicine. I swallow the pill one after another, chasing away the unpleasant vision that keeps floating up in my memory. And yet my mind still draws terrifying pictures. Lumps of coagulated blood in transparent coating travels down my esophagus, scratching its soft wall, leaving behind furrows. Why is it so graphical? I shake my head violently. I don't care if it makes me feel dizzy or worsen my pain. I just don't want to think about something so repulsive. You still haven't changed. What do you mean? You're afraid of being alone. This worries you so much more than the pain. Yeah, I guess. I toss the last pill into the air, catches it with my mouth. I lie on the floor. I look at the ceiling. I can clearly hear the water running in the metal pipe up there. I hear the cracking of concrete blocks that will someday surely fall on my head. But I'm not afraid of that at all. I can't imagine my death coming from above. Rather, it's rearing its claw from somewhere below, waiting for me to lose focus. I feel like this is a mental struggle for that girl. Like, she's struggling something. Do you want to talk about it? No, I've had enough of talking. She doesn't want to talk anymore. Alright, fine. What do you want then? I just want to lie down for a bit. Even if the ceiling is bound to collapse, it won't be today. Or I should not just answer her. Or I'ma answer her. Can you stay silent, please? I need to get my thought in order. What am I looking at here? That's definitely the ceiling, right? Am I so far below? It's like I'm sunk. It's like I glitched down at the floor. I carefully extract thoughts that are yet to be fully formed from my head and lay them out on the ceiling in orderly rows. Now it's my corkboard. In hopes of seeing the whole picture, I switch them from one place to another, pile them on top of each other, scatter them around. In the end, I throw them up my hands, annoyed, and start over. I can't do it. You can always imagine your thoughts as something small and swarming, like cockroaches. Ew, I hate cockroaches. Can I make them fireflies? I don't mind either way. I don't even have time to blink before my thought. They're fireflies now. Start whirling all over the ceiling of their own accord, forming a whimsical pattern. I can only observe them and wait for the right moment. The mocking sound of flapping wings coming from the ceiling makes me start losing my patience. Enough! I hate you! I spring to my feet and screams at the top of my lung. The firefly scatters. Good job, now start over. No way! Unstable behavior makes you look bad. I don't give a damn. So that doesn't bother you? Should it? Should I don't know. My consciousness said that unstable behavior is... Yes. And what do you want me to do then? I don't know, it's up to you. You're the master of your own body. You're at it again. What do you mean? Never mind. And I've changed my minds anyway. Please don't stay silent for this long anymore. I'm having a hard time without your help. Fine. I raise my eyes to look at the ceiling once more. Sadly, all my fireflies seems to be hiding somewhere. I need to find them. Forget about them and go to bed. I glance around the room. There are too many places for creatures as small as a firefly to hide here. They can't be anywhere. Suddenly, I hear a deafening rumble. The clock just hit midnight. It's so late already, but I can't go to bed right now. Will you help me? Please? Please tell me you will help me? Come on, stop bullying me. You promised to talk to me. What were you thinking while lying on the floor? What do you mean? You should have known it better than anyone else. That's the thing. I have no idea. This is weird. Will you tell me, please? Did I? Okay, she thought about. I know that. I roll my sleeves and start rubbing my eyes intensely. They are so itchy. Why are you crying? My eyes are itchy. Did you drink milk? I wonder if I tear out all my eyelashes one after another, will my eyes stop itching? I wonder if I tear out my... Hey! What have you done? I need to gather the glass and then I need to have a bath and then here, drink some milk. What happened? I stand in the middle of the room, my mouth agape, gasping for air. I think I just experienced death. I don't know any other way to explain what happened. Well, that was surely something. Will you tell me or not? But what? Let's look for the firefly instead. You're acting weird. Help me instead of running your mouth. I've already had enough adventures before bed. I need to gather my thoughts quickly and go to bed. And my thoughts are hiding from me. Hehehe. To be honest, I have no idea where to look for them. Me neither. I guess we'll have to tear the whole place apart. No. If I make even the smallest messes here, I'll felt really bad. All the things should stay in their places and that's it. Why? Are you trying to come up with the reasons right now? You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. Should I force her? Yeah, I'm not gonna force her. I don't and I won't. Alrighty then. So we need to find a bunch of tiny insects inside a mountain of junk without moving anything even an inch. Yeah. My oh my. I have an idea. Last time, becoming a visual novel character helped me achieve my goal. Now I want to become a point-and-click adventure game character. You know, those games have moments where you just look at the different objects and something inevitable happen. It sounds so fun. And what about the things you use regularly? Do you refuse to touch them as well? It would make it even more interesting. This is so childish. And wanna know what's the best part? You'll be the one doing it. Oh no. Oh yes. I start panicking as soon as I get in the multiple choice situation. I'll just keep changing my minds and end up crying and running away. Do you want that to happen? You're such a handful. You've already proven that you're able to make decisions. Why not continue on that road? Come on, don't be so boring. I was just teasing you. You don't have to bear the whole burden. Asking for help is a reasonable decision too. Let's begin already. I go to the middle of the room and look around. Where would I hide if I were a tiny firefly? Ah, this is so thrilling. My heart's got warmer from the pleasant anticipation. Hey. What? Look down. I look down. After a moment, a small ball of light and warmth crawls out of my sweater. Wowie! There's smoke coming up from your clothes. Wowie! I carefully grab the firefly. It's pleasantly scorching the touch. I put it on my shoulder. I'm sorry, little guy. Time to come home now. As if it was an order, the firefly slowly drips up, circles around my head for a bit, and then flies into my ear and then with the speed of the bullet. It tickles. One down. Let's look for the others. Yeah. I wonder how many there are. What's outside of that room? I gotta know. Oh, okay, I can't check on it. What? Why? I look down. My school bag, worn down and silly, is almost screaming of its own uselessness. From another angle, it looks like a full belly. Its contents are also regurgitating, decomposing, and turning into a sticky, mushy substance. Tell me what's inside your bag instead. Nothing special, mostly just sorts of book. I've taken out all the pens and notebooks out of there and I'm not interested in anything else. You used to go to school, didn't you? Yeah, I did. I had a blast all the way. Are you sure you understood my question? Do you think everything in my life should be doom and gloom? Well, you're wrong. Alright. What did you like the most there? Well, the rooms are really bright, not like at home. That's it? Don't rush me, let me remember. Well, the beds were also soft and the food was also nice. By the way, I attended all the classes, the others are always skipping. They probably got told off so hard. I smile gently, absorbed in warm memory. You never graduated though. Yeah. Do you remember your last day? It was a normal day. Dad picked me up earlier than usual. He told me that I'm already too old for school curriculum. I also realized that some time ago the tasks were way too easy. Then we got into a car and went home. Mom greeted us there. We had dinner and went to our rooms. I guess that day has absolutely no special meaning for you? And what happened there? I wanna know. I kinda wanna know. I don't remember, and does it really matter? Tell me about it. Is your memory that bad? Please. Oh, fine. That day, Dad picked me up from school, explained to me that I need to grow up. It's not like I could completely grasp what he meant. Either way, I didn't resist. We got into the car and went home. Mom greeted us there, we had dinner, and went to our separate room. Satisfied? Yes. Wait, why Russian? I look at my back again. Light pouring into the room through the window's glint of the metal part, and there's also a shadow underneath it, which means it's real. Sadly. Whatever, I don't care anyway. I almost end up kicking the bag in the fit of a sudden anger, but I managed to stop myself. If I move it even an inch, the whole picture will collapse and I'll go blind. It already happened countless times. What do you mean you go blind? I've spent months memorizing the location of every item in my room. That's why I can see them so clearly and vividly. You won't get it. Look at your feet. I look down and see the small insect crawling towards me from my bag. It's barely glowing and can't even fly. I guess this firefly is really tired. I bend down to pick it up. The firefly starts glowing brightly as soon as I touched it and then flies up. There you go, boy. Good job. After doing a victory leap around the room, it flies towards me with high speed. I shut my eyes, anticipating the firefly to enter my ear. That's exactly what happened. After I get inside, it buzzes for a little while and then goes silent. This one is kinda sad. I wonder why. Doesn't matter, what matters is that I'm no longer alone. I can hear a countless number of small legs marching inside the AC unit. Is it cockroach? We better look somewhere else. There's cockroach in your AC? Why would cockroaches be there? Have you forgotten? You were the one who told me to think of my thoughts as cockroaches. Yeah, but they become fireflies afterward, but cockroaches don't disappear just like that. So they occupied that place. Do you understand now? I'll pretend I do. Maybe the laptop? I haven't touched it for years, so it's covered with a layer of dust and thick as my finger. Bizarre item, I fear it. Why? It's a long and boring story. Wonderful, tell me about it. I insist. I don't remember how it appears in my room. One of my parents probably bought it here because they couldn't find a better place for it. They didn't prohibit me from using it. On the other hand, they encouraged me to do so. Sure, I've spent my whole days in front of the screen, games, drawing, engineering, calculator, 3D modeling. So much fun stuff to do. You have amusing hobbies. Yeah, I did, before entering the web. Huh? Imagine this, you're a hamster that lives on the ground. You have everything for comfortable living. Did you imagine? On one wonderful day, someone digs you up from your hamster house and brings you to the pet store. Now your home is a cage. It's way more comfortable and warm compared to the underground. And the most important part, you have lots of neighbors here. Their cages are identical to yours, and the other hamsters look identical. Apart from the fact that they were born at the shop. You'll ask, what does that indicate? And I'll tell you, nothing at all. So, I had a lot of friends online, tens, hundreds of them. Is it impossible though? I had exactly 317. From my 317 friends, 68 were into gaming just like me. 130 of them liked drawing just like me. The remaining 119 were into calculators and 3D modeling. And when I say equally, I don't mean 59 half friends on each side. Get to the point! Get to the point! I know, of course, there's no real people exist on the web. I also understood that all my friends died the moment I turned off my laptop. But I still wasn't a bit worried. Why? Do you know what computer program consists of? It's just a combination of numbers. Which means my friends are also numbers. You don't need to follow me around, just listen. I sit on the floor and the laptop screen ends up right in front of me. The only thing reflecting in it is my dim face. A web person is just random pictures and a random staring of letters. Words and actions from the web presence are just executable codes. One day someone appeared. From that point on, my laptop was always on. There are no real people on the web, but he was good at pretending. At some moment I let him trick me. Hey, look! Huh? Suddenly a firefly slowly crawls out the laptop's vent grill. I reach for it, it gets on top of my palm. I think it's trying to say something. I can see that myself. Looks like a cipher. Do you want to crack it? I changed my mind. I have absolutely no desire to find out what it wants to say. The firefly stopped glowing for a moment after that. Then it started glowing again as if coming back to its senses. For some time, it thinks about the further course of action, then flies up and dashes into my ear. Yeah, I thought you know about them by heart. My scream makes the page rustle restless. After a moment, a firefly appears from underneath one of them. Hey, okay, there's a firefly here. Hey, let's continue searching. Alright, there's fireflies. Finish searching. Yeah, let's finish searching. Finally, we're finished searching, bros! I've managed to gather my thoughts, but something still worries me. On the other hand, I wasn't supposed to be happy or anyway. If I list something and then find it, it's just going back to the starting point. No changes at all, a zero sum. And happiness is always about being positive, right? You shouldn't think too much, it hurts you. I want to sleep. How about you get some fresh air before sleeping? What do you mean? Well, go to the balcony, breathe some fresh air. Somehow those words triggers a panic attack in me. I subconsciously step away from the balcony. I don't think it's a good idea. Why? This may sound silly, but I feel like someone is watching me, imagining myself to be outside my mortal shell, but at the same time being me, ridiculous like milk outside a bag of milk. She said it, okay? That's a reference to the game name. I crawl into my sleeping bag. The lower part of the room is very cold. I hurry to wrap myself in blankets even though the electric heater is working hard. I'm sad because the dream just won't come anymore. You won't believe me if I tell you how I dealt with it at first. Brush my teeth, lie down and start imagining that I'm watching a dream. I didn't sleep at all, of course, and always looked sleepy in the morning. After a week of insomnia, I started feeling weird. Letters floating in the air, strange silhouettes that appeared in the most unexpected places, bulging eye with trembling pale pupils. It was scary, you know? Then one day I almost died. I just collapsed in the middle of the road and couldn't move. And then silhouettes, letters and eyes were hanging over me. It was horrible. And well, deserved, I guess? It felt like I was caught on the biggest lie in the world. After that, I stopped. But this silhouette, letters and eyes stayed there. I guess they like this place. They always followed me in my wake, peeping at me. But today, I still too scared to tell me. Of course, they're still listening, you know. Use your hand. Alright. I start chaotically twirling my fingers with enthusiasm, forming a complex shape. You want me to tell you a bedtime story? I was trying so hard here, don't you get it? They'll hear you. Relax, nobody can hear you. So, what do you have to say? I'd be happy to, but I have no idea how to tell them. Oh, it's incredibly easy. Just talk about something without stopping. Let's focus on something actually important. Boring. Fine. I wake up on a wooden bench. In front of me lies a narrow, dimly lit alley, an awful familiar road. Where could I have seen it? I hear a voice coming from that side. I turn around and see a boy with a weird expression. You're late! Who are you? The boy blinks in bewilderment. We're not going anywhere like this. Try again. Then he takes a very deep breath. You are late! I stare at him confused. He stares back. Sorry? The boy nods, satisfied. See? Much better. Do you have a name? My name is Tresca. I give the brat an evaluating look. He's so young, yet already coming at me with questions. None of your business. And besides, will anyone tell me what I'm doing here? Hey, that's rude. It's not like there's somebody else here besides me. Haven't they told you anything? I know all there is to know, for one. About what? You're obligated to escort me to the store. Tresca says that and strikes a victory pose. No way I'm doing that. You do understand that refusal is futile? Well, aren't you full of yourself? I'm serious. I'm not the one who decides that. Do you think I'm delighted with your company? He's weird, constantly shifting between happiness, sadness, loudness, and silence. He's a wacko. And his name is stupid. Are we going or what? Can go and I need to think. I'd be happy to, but I don't know the way. Tresca puts out a cunning smile. I bite my lower lip in frustration. I'll be honest with you, I don't like you. He simply bursts out laughing in reply. I do like you though. After reaching the store, the door, we are greeted by a sign. We're closing in 20 minutes. Who had the bright idea to indicate their working hour in this way? Hey, they probably have some special staff for this. Are you joking? Yeah. You're so annoying. It's much better than being boring. How old are you, by the way? None of your business. And what's your name? None of your business. I was ready to slap the living hell out of that brat, but a scary looking man suddenly appeared behind the glass. He's holding a carton sign that says, "We're closing in 15 minutes. Let's go. What are you waiting for?" Hello, can I can't hear neither the second part of his question nor the reply he get, but my good for nothing friend freezes in place, looking the customer straight into the eye. I hurried towards them. Oh my god. If he's yours, please get him away from me. Yeah, I'm sorry. I grabbed Tresca's hands and led him away. He's still looking at the customer, his mouth ajar and eyes pop. I met Tresca at the cash register. Before that, I managed to visit the milk department after finding out where it was. Hey you! Move! I hear an angry voice coming from the other side of a long queue that has formed after Tresca. I squeezed through towards him. What happened? The boy doesn't respond. He just looks at his feet and sniffs. The cashier towers towards him. There's a bag of milk lying between them. Is he yours? Yeah. Just leave him home next time. Pay for the goods, please. Yes, of course. And the waiting fee. What? Tresca started giggling all of a sudden. And for the fact that your son is a retard too. Excuse me, what? My son is a retard? Are you... What? In a fit of rage, I throw a banknote at the cashier of much higher value than needed, even counting all the stupid fees, then grab a bag of milk and turns around my heel. We're leaving, Tresca. I look at the boy's face, a light flicker in his eyes for a brief moment and then goes out. You know, he turns away from the path and walks straight towards the highway. But what's happening? Why is he like that? It seems like you're not helping me at all. A new playful light flicker in Tresca's eyes. Oh! What's going on? What happened? The game crashed. The game crashed! No! I guess this is it. Judging from the lines here, it says the missing file was the credits, so we're at the end already. So I'm gonna leave it at that. A really weird game. If you haven't watched the first video yet, there's a link there, up here I think, and also somewhere in this video. But yeah, anyway, that is it. That is Milk Outside a Bag of Milk, a sequel to the original Milk Inside a Bag of Milk. If you do enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like. That's all from me. Fist bump. Peace out. See you next time with another video. Until then, stay awesome guys. Peace out.